Good afternoon. We are taking a look at an abandoned, what used to be a hotel, Fort Thomas Hotel. It used to be a hotel back in its day. It hosts, it used to host music festival, but now this is what it is now. Shambles, trees, shrubs, So this basically is where you would enter and you could drive around and park. This used to be the entrance to go to the lobby. This tree, I'm pretty sure I can't say 100 feet because look at this tree. So yeah, and this tree has been here ever since this hotel. So yeah, remnants of an old cannon. Look at the size of the barrel though. Wow, who used to lift up those? So we have the hotel here in the background. Let's explore real fast, real quick. I know it's pretty old and it might be unstable in certain floors, but let's check them out. So, once the taxi pull up, they would, drive around and pull in where you see the yellow lines are, and you offload, the tourists or the guests if you want to. Now, it's pretty old-fashioned, so you would have to climb a whole shit of stairs. Last time I checked, the army used to use it to do training, practice, military drills. So this is it, guys. Once famous once famous Fort Thomas Hotel, and these is remnants. You have the Queen crown right here because the Queen we was British. So yeah, this used to be a lobby bar, or you could say probably front desk. But it had get destroyed by fire. So this is what it's look like now. It used to be owned by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Who owns it right now? I have no freaking idea, but it's, should we use dilapidated, abandoned. So here used to be an elevator shaft that takes you up to the other floors. Yeah. So all the way go down. This is the, you could say, first floor. I don't know what this used to be. This couldn't probably be a bedroom. It's way too fucking small to be a bedroom. A suite or studio apartment. It's way too small. Alright, so here, as you could see, used to be a laundry room. I guess this probably you used to use to roll and press the sheets or laundry. Chicago Dryer Company. So it says Chicago Gas Heated Flatwork Ironer. So yeah, I think they used to use it to iron the sheets, whatever. Ooh. And I think staff used to be all electrical panels, circuit breaker, circuit board. Now what we have here is a old bathroom, probably for staff. This could, one purpose, only staff. This used to be for staff. Cause this is the back of the hotel, so it probably was meant for staff use. And this side is another bathroom, so this one is definitely males. This bathroom is males. Again, staff. So you have 2 urine bowl, 2 toilets, and 1 shower. So yeah, it was definitely staffed. The previous was for females. Again, more electrical junction box. Probably maintenance used to be using this area, but oh my, wow. I'm not sure what this was used for. Maybe water, I guess, to go into the hotel. I could probably be wrong. We have some mangoes right here. We have an old mattress. This looked like it was for phone use based on the setup. I could be wrong, so bear with me. We have, oh my God, look how deep. Yo, that tank is probably for water heating. Yeah, I'm correct. So the ditch outside is for water, which again, hot water to steam and shower, I guess. There's also one here. There's a mini ladder here. I wonder if we should take the plunge and go down. I am correct. So yeah, all these are old boilers. I have no flashlights, and down here it's full of water. So if my phone dropped, I'm screwed, guys. Electrical switch, probably to turn on some sort of light when you're underneath, you're working. Oh my God. Oh, so this is how deep it is. And back over there, and that's where they drill the hole. This is one big open area, and I cannot tell what it was used for. In here is pretty dark. There's mattress on the inside. I'm trying to understand the whole layout. Oh shoot, there's a lot of pipes. Copper pipes. There's a lot of copper pipes that leads to where? I don't know. For what purpose? I don't know. Yeah, remnants of fire do some sort of damage. I don't know if it was electrical. All up in the ceiling here. All up in the roof. Definitely this area had some serious fire, but not the entire building. So you could still smell the burnt. And then we have a bunch of ducks out here. Again, I have no idea what the purpose was for, but we have to go up to the top up here. So guys, we came in down here, and then these are the stairs to go up top. As you can see, the entire structure here used to be board, like a boardwalk, a board platform. There's an outside bar out there. I'm trying to look for where the pool is or was. There's a gazebo back here. So this is the view. We was just underneath there. So we have 2nd and 3rd floor. How much rooms? I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot remember. I was pretty young when this used to be the in thing. Again, this used to be an outside bar, as you could see. And I'm not sure where there's railings here. I guess it's to prevent guests from falling over. It's not pretty deep. I'm not sure where this is gonna take us. Oh, the pool. That's the stuff to climb down in the pool. So yeah, there's definitely the pool used to be here, but I guess it's filled with, oh yeah, the pool used to be here, but it's filled with trees and shrubs. Here's the next ladder to go down in the pool. That's the hotel back up here, and this is the yard space outside. Once again, those are because the military use up here sparingly to do afternoon drills and so forth. So this is where we're at right now. Over there, that's the cruise ship pier in the background, so you would get all that view if you was a guest. There's some more cannons down there. I wanted to go down there, but the staircase here is filled with too many bush and shrubs, so I'm not gonna bother go down there. So let's try go up to the floors real quick before this video get way too long, guys. Okay, so again, this is where the guests and the tourists would come in and enter the hotel. We're going to use these stairs instead of back behind there. So come up. I think this would be the second floor, if you want to call it that. Nice design there. Alright, so we're on the second floor, and he will take you to the top, and down here is where we just came from. So I guess if you checked into the hotel, this would be your bedroom, little bathroom, toilet. Again, back in the day, this was golden. This was gold standard. You know, but when you look at Marriott's and, you know, Royal Jacta and so forth now, which is much modern, you know, you can't compare. So we was down here. Definitely some grading and excavating was going on back over there. So this is the center walkway, corridor, passage. There's rooms on the left, there's rooms on the right. These rooms would show you back up into the village or the country area, while these rooms would give you a seaside view. And you know, these look a little bit more spacious. You know, the balcony has wrapped off. We came from over there where the pool is. That's the gazebo back over there. And we might show you guys that thing down there with the English crown on it. So yeah, I think the seaside room would cost a bit more. There's a door that separates the rooms, so if you came with kids, you could just buy it all in one. Oh, kitchenette. Anybody? Yeah, this is old moss. I guess when rain falls, it normally comes through and it dried up and turned into green moss. A sapraki. Wow, beautiful guys, beautiful. We have some piping here, I guess, for toilet use. I guess cable, internet, based on that, and these wires. We have another pipe. This definitely means water, and it goes up to the floor above us. Same as over here, that goes above to the floor above us as well too. This room still have its balcony in place. I wonder what this used for. That little hole, that little gap right there in the bottom of the room. Okay, so we came from up there, and like I said, for some other reason, the back part of the hotel, as you could see, the fire came and gone all the way up from all the way down there. Oh, somebody show ash. I'm not really sure what caused the fire, but the fire came. So we're going on the last floor. The heat somehow scotch in here in this little bathroom. The back part, if you walk, will end up here. Those are the ducts. Probably to let out the heat from the laundry. I'm not sure, guys. I am not sure. I'm just using my assumption right now. So we're heading up to the last floor and call it quits. So that's the village back up there, if you want a village view. Old TVs, yeah, fatback TVs. What you call them, CRT TVs. There's a ladder that goes up on the roof. Guys, I am on the roof of the famous Fort Thomas Hotel. Look at St. Kitts, guys. Look at St. Kitts. If you could see your house, hey, I say hi to you. Oh my gosh. So we came all down there. You could see the amount of trees that overgrow the whole entire compound. We have some old British cannon down there. And once again, we have boardwalk in the hills over there. We have the town at the city center. We have the pier in yonder and so forth. So we just explored the famous Fort Thomas Hotel. Again, back in the day, this was the shit. Famous artists, actors, stars sleep, eat, maybe had sex right here. The same building hosts many of music festivals. So I'm gonna go back down this ladder. Hope I don't fall and break my little behind. But let's see how we go, guys. So I made it down. I'm not gonna do too much of the top floor because everything is gonna be identical. So I need to make the video much shorter by now. So again, same rooms, same layout as downstairs. Upstairs is much more cleaner. The fire hasn't reached. Oh yes, my bad. Yeah, the fire reached here. Ooh, dang. And then there's water here on the floor. Ooh. So we have some water there on the floor. So yeah, this is the elevator. It's on the top floor, but I ain't going in this shit. I ain't going in this. And next thing, the fire brought me a little behind. So this is the, again, ladder to go up on the roof. But since we don't went up on the roof, I'm not sure what's in this, but I'm not going up there, sorry. And these are the stairs that will take us down. The entrance area. Once again, we have the pier over yonder. We have the city center over yonder. Boardwalk, Irish Town, and so forth. We just came from down there. So we're going back down to the ground level now. Is this building, could it be repaired? Is it salvageable? I don't know. Would somebody come and buy this building and turn it into something? I don't know. But for many years, it has been abandoned. That's why it's overrun with trees. This is the second floor. We're going back down to the third floor, the first floor. So again, look at these trees. Nobody would know how many history is behind this hotel. Music festival, hotel, music festival. We have all kind of actors, singers, and so forth. Sleep, eat right here. And now this is the remnants of what used to be the #1 hotel back at the time, back at the day in St. Kitts. Famous Fort Thomas Hotel. Should I call it abandoned? Should I call it dilapidated? You guys tell me. If we get a serious hurricane this year, this is gonna collapse. This is gonna collapse. You know? Fort Thomas Hotel. We just explored Fort Thomas Hotel, guys. Thank you. I'm out. Peace.